For Chapter 11 Tutorial 1, Figure 11-49, the bushing, we're going to start this from the front. So I'm going to click on the front plane and go to Sketch, and then we will do Look At. Now, for this particular one, I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently because I'm going to be using the Revolve command. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to put in a center line, and this is a there's the 2-point construction center line, and then there's a 2-point geometry center line. Keeping in mind that construction entities cannot be used for the revolves or extrudes or anything else, just remember that it is the geometry center line that you're looking for in this case. So I'll click on center line, and I'm just going to draw in the center line to start with. And that center line is going to go forever and ever in both directions. So the next thing I want to do is I want to draw the rest of my shape. And I'm just going to do a quarter section view of this part. Now, I'm drawing the entire shape right now, so hopefully this doesn't turn into a big proportional nightmare here in a second. Now, I want to use this center line to my advantage in the dimensioning also. So when I click on Normal, if I click on the outside edge, the center line, and back to the outside edge, when I place the dimension, it should give me a linear diameter. At this point, I can change this to 200. And then we will click on this outside edge, the center line, and back to this outside edge. And that gives me the linear diameter, so I can just put in the 150. The inside circle, using the same method, is going to have a diameter of 50. So here, just using that center line, I was able to put in all diameters instead of having to convert everything to radius. Now I can put in my overall height, which is 125. And then the last dimension that I'm going to need is the dimension of this edge right here. So we'll go to Dimension, and I'll click this and place it. And it's coming in at 50 for some reason. So that means that I probably have a constraint on here somewhere that I did not mean to have on here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and we're going to see where that constraint was applied. And it looks like I have an L1 here and an L1 here. So I just want to left click on one of these L1s and then slow right click, which is basically just right click and hold until the menu comes up. And then I want to delete that. So now I can go to normal dimension again and dimension this piece right here at 25. Now that I have the profile complete for this, I can go ahead and say OK to finish the sketch. And now when I go to the revolve command, it's automatically going to pick up that geometry center line as the axis. It's going to pick up my profile, and it's going to assume that I want to do this at 360 degrees. So realistically, all I have to do for the revolve command here is just accept it, and that is going to complete the bushing for Chapter 11 Tutorial 1.